What's up, everybody? Thank you for waiting the 30 or so seconds that it took me to get here. Dirk says he's ready. Dirk, you don't need to be ready. You already know what I'm about to talk about. What's new? Say hi in the comments if you're here. See, because Dirk says, I'm ready. Dirk is ready. Are you ready? This is kind of big announcement time with me, Kyle. We haven't had one of these in a while, so I'm just going to chill for a minute and wait for people to show up, see if people show up. If nobody shows up, nobody shows up. We'll just do it anyway. We have another comment. Pat says nobody cares, Dirk. It's true. Nobody cares, Pat. Hunter says ahoy hoy, and Greg says yo. So, first of all, it's kind of big announcement time, which is to say there are no new announcements with regard to the store. Hi, Raul. The store is still closed and will continue to be so until it's not. Don't know when that's going to be. Don't know what that's going to look like. We are going to slowly begin transitioning to an online only thing. And we're praying that conventions come back this year and that we can be at conventions. So that's the update on that thing. But the real reason I'm here is to talk to you guys about live shows. A lot of you watched our live sales, our live shows, that kind of stuff. And those kind of went away at the end of the year. That's fair. I did pull his string. Last night I said that he would know what an underrated movie was because he was an overrated movie. I get that the insult doesn't make sense, but I'm still trying to make fun of Pat every opportunity I get. So, anyhow, the store, the live sales went away kind of at the end of the year, and people are going, why did that happen? Well, it's because I'm working on a new thing called the Comic Book Shopping Experience, CBSE, the EXP, whatever you want to call it. The Comic Book Shopping Experience is a new thing I'm working on with a bunch of people who are kind of like, well, I can't say kind of like, who are leaders in the industry. Bringing you live sale content, and entertainment content every day, 7 days a week. And I'm the executive producer of that thing. So I'm doing a lot of the backstage stuff, running videos, cutting and editing videos, lining up interviews, all that kind of stuff. But I am live a few times a week, and I wanted to tell you guys about those videos. It's like Susie and Randy aren't here, so like, I don't know. But anyhow, I want to tell you about those videos. So every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, I'm going live with something called The Pull List. That's a show I'm doing for Comic Book Shopping Experience where I outline the books. Excuse me, the books that are coming out this week that are on my pull list. It's real simple. I still get a pull list. I get my books from Monarch Comics here in Toledo, as well as a couple other stores from around the country. The books that Monarch doesn't carry, but they would order anything for me. It's just I'd rather spread it around a little. But so I outline the books that are on my pull list that are coming out and the books that I'm adding to my pull list now so that they can be properly ordered by the stores. And then later on Tuesday nights, I'm on a show called In Stores This Week with Nick, where Nick Barucci, who is the man held responsible, excuse me, the man held responsible for Dynamite Comics and Dynamic Forces. Get a drink of water. Somebody sprayed air freshener or something out in the hall, and it smells like when your grandmother goes to a funeral. It's awful. Anyhow, but Nick and I sit down and we talk about the books that are in stores this week, and we kind of outline what we'll be reading. We go over every title. We talk about all that kind of stuff. And tonight, we are having Venom Boy Ryan Stegman on the show for an interview. That's going to be super fun. And then again on Sunday nights, I'm on Dynamic Forces Presents with Nick as well, which is an opportunity for you to buy stuff, but it's all Dynamic Forces stuff. So it's all signed, COA, CGC, rare exclusives, that kind of stuff. That's on Sunday nights from 6 to 8 as well. So, like, that's where we've been. It's where I've been. It's what we've been doing. I'm going to start. Yeah, thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. I've taken a less active role as a person who sells comics. Dirk, don't even start. You know, Pat, we were going to book you, but then we realized that you're not talented enough. That one was too easy. Anyhow, but it's one of those things. I've taken a less active role as a person who sells comics and more active role as a person who cheerleads for comics, which is super fun for me. My job is to put other comic book stores and comic books themselves over. So I guess my role in Dirk Manning and Pat and everybody else can kind of get behind this. I am now WWE's version of local jobber to every comic book store. So my goal is to just make sure every comic store looks good, gets presented well, and that every comic is out there and people have a chance to get them. So that's kind of the role I've taken. So one of the things I want you guys to do is head over to, I'm putting in the comments a thing called Linktree. Linktree is it's a way where you can get all the links for someone or something in one place. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'd like for you guys, if you would, to go over and follow the EXP. Follow. I could be convinced to be the Brooklyn Brawler. There are worse things to be. You could be Pat. But head over to the Linktree and click on the link. Sign up for all the stuff. Help support us and get us off the ground. We've been doing really good work. We've been having a lot of fun stuff. The Linktree is now in the comments. If you click on that, it's got all our links to everything there. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, our website, our Twitch, our mailing list. I have to add one as soon as I get off the air here, our Instagram. Guys, we're doing game shows. I'm producing game shows for the EXP, and we actually need people to be on our game shows. So get on those, man. But I wanted you guys to know where to find me, where to find us. You know, since we closed the store almost a year ago now, closed the brick and mortar location, we really haven't taken a break. We were doing live sales all the time and trying to build stuff. And it's been a really good opportunity for Amanda and for me and for Joel to kind of step back and take on other responsibilities and other roles in the industry, doing other things. You know, Amanda is working with her significant other who's a local artist, trying to help him get his stuff built up. Joel is, you know, working really hard and going to college, or getting ready to go to college. So it's like one of those things. We're all transitioning a little bit, and the store will all come back together, believe me. The Nexus isn't going anywhere. It just right now is looking very different than what it used to. So, like I said, head over to the comments, click on that there Linktree, so you can see all of the links. Not the Matt links, although, what up, Matt links, if you're out there? Love you, buddy. Hope you're feeling better. Praying for your mom. You know, Pat, I almost said that. I almost said Joel is out there being Pat, but I didn't. But, you know, it's just one of those things I want to let you guys know where I am, that I'm still live on the internet. I'm still talking to you about comic books. I'm just doing it differently. So tune in tonight over on the EXP. All the links are there in that Linktree, man. All the links are there. So I'll be over there tonight talking about comics from 6 to 7, and then from 8 to 10. And then I'll be back Sunday, helping to sling some Dynamic Forces books. And you never know where else I'm going to pop up. I'm hosting a talk show. I'm hosting a podcast. We're doing all kinds of stuff for the EXP. And we're working on a bunch of new ideas, including a couple of mini conventions that you'll be able to participate in and see. So it's really going to be a fun time. It's really something you're going to want to get in on, especially if you're a fan of comic books, a fan of, you know, comic book entertainment. If you watch Comic Book Man, you're going to want to be on our network. That show itself might not be on there, but similar things will be. So, like I said, head over there, check out the EXP. All the links are on the Linktree. And yeah, we'll be here. I'll try and go live on our own page. I'll try and come and talk to you guys more often. It's been a little hectic getting this thing started, I'll be honest. I worked a ton. I've been working a ton trying to get this thing going. So, you know, like I said, if you have, you know, some time, come and check it out. I would really appreciate it. If you go over to YouTube, hit subscribe, click on the bell. Facebook, hit like. turn on the notifications, all that kind of stuff. Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. We'll be there. So, I've been here like 10 minutes just talking at my screen and making fun of Pat. So we could stay here and keep making fun of Pat. But also, does anybody have any questions for me about the EXP, about what I'm doing, about our store, about any of that kind of stuff? And I will not take questions from Pat or Dirk. I'll give you guys a couple seconds. All right. I said I wasn't taking questions from Pat, so I'm not. All right, guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out on social media, on Facebook or my own personal page if you're on my own personal page, or just hit us up on Facebook. I'm gonna play an ad. Wait, we have another comment. I said I'm not taking questions from Dirk or Pat. What is it about that you guys don't understand? No, so I'm gonna play an ad and then we're gonna get out of here. So, like I said, reach out on our social medias. Reach out if you have any questions, and we will talk about that then. So, thank you guys for tuning in this random middle of the day kind of big announcement time. Hopefully, I'll see everybody later, like around 6 o'clock. I may start sharing those shows to this page as well. But I want you to come over and subscribe to the EXP. It really would help us build our brand, grow our content, help me get paid. If you went over there and subscribed to those things, that way we can get our ad revenue going and that kind of stuff. So we'll talk to everybody very, very soon. Tune in tonight at 8 for Ryan Aloysius Montgomery Stegman III, Esquire. Or, the guy who draws Venom. See ya.